Hello everybody, welcome to episode 40 of the Joel Show series, Sketcheleshious Monday.
Hey, you there! I want to remind everybody that if you end up liking this video, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. And right now, YouTube says that over 90% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so it would really help, and with that...
Hey, it's Joel, and welcome back to the Joel Show series, Sketcheleshious Monday. This is episode 40, and today I'm going to be drawing a character from the animated series here on YouTube that goes by the name of Hazbin Hotel. The creator is called Vivzy Pop, and today I'm going to be drawing a character that goes by the name of Fat Nuggets, which is a little pig that belongs to another character that goes by the name of Angel. And I have done a episode of this series where I actually drew Angel, and in my opinion it was actually a really decent drawing, so if you want to, I'll put a little card up here in the corner, or if I forget, I'll also put it in the description with the link to a Hazbin Hotel episode, as well as the link to Vivzy Pop's channel, if you want to check any of those out. But anyway, with that being said, today I'm going to be drawing Fat Nuggets with a reference photo off to my side here, because Fat Nuggets does have some very distinctive markings in very particular spots that I want to get correct. And this will just be a simple pencil sketch, no color. But anyway, with that being said, enough of me talking, let's go ahead and get into a time-lapse speed draw and see how Fat Nuggets turns out in the end. Right then, and with that, here we are with my drawing of Fat Nuggets, or Fat Nugs, or even just Nugs from Hazbin Hotel. He has quite a couple different little names. But anyway, with that being said, I'm just going to sort of quickly go over the drawing that I sort of did here. Now, this is one of the drawings that I did much more based off of a reference photo. I didn't really change much of anything. The only thing that is drastically different, other than the obvious lack of color, is Fat Nuggets is actually a bit of a darker pinkish color, but due to my lack of experience with shading, I didn't want to sort of try to color him in at a light gradient of sort of just a pencil here and mix it in with all of the sort of much darker spots like his ears, nose, and he also has a couple markings here and there. There's also actually supposed to be one here that I forgot to add. It's just right there, and it's just a spot just like this one has the very much of the same shade of color that is there. But anyway, with that being said, I'll just sort of quickly take you through the drawing here. So as I said, Fat Nuggets has a lot of markings all over the place, so he has these very distinctive little spots on his side, and then he also has a couple little spikes on his back with his absolutely adorable little curly tail like most pigs have, or I believe you could call the smaller ones piglins. I'm not really exactly sure. But anyway, with the little sort of spike there on the end, which I've always thought is really, really cute. And then he also has some spots right here. And then at the bottom of his feet, obviously, you have his little hooves, or whatever you want to call them. And then his nose, as well as the spot around his eye, as I had said earlier, and the spot that I forgot to add, all have this sort of light shading that I tried to put there. And then you have his little spots there for the nostrils. And then one thing that I did slightly change from the original reference photo is he doesn't actually have any pupils or a mouth in most of the pictures that you can find of him. I did actually give him pupils because I thought they'd make him a little bit more cute and give him a little bit more of a, like, he's actually looking at you, rather than the original, which this specific pose is from the Addict music video. But I know that in the entire span of the Addict music video that was made for Angel, which is the character that owns Fat Nuggets, or at least Fat Nuggets belongs to Angel, you don't ever really see him with pupils, or he, she, Fat Nuggets, whatever gender you want to apply to this character. But I thought it'd give it a little bit more of a personality, in the essence that sort of looking at you at a bit more of a character than just someone that's sort of just blindly staring off. I do that with a lot of my characters. I don't really make them look anywhere other than presumably where the camera or where you would be. But anyway, with that being said, then he also has little horns or little spikes on the top of his head, which I think are really, really, really cute. Even while the one over here just sort of blends in with his ear. In the actual original reference photo, it's much more prominent. But either way, other than that, I just mentioned this earlier, but you have one of the spots down here. And then his ears, I did a sort of relatively bad job at it over here, but there are two different gradients of shading here. This is supposed to be much darker than this area, but they sort of blend in with each other, and I didn't want to try to modify everything or redo it because I don't know if I'd be able to do it again with the shading already being there and messing up the paper if I were to erase it. But anyway, with that being said, I know it's a relatively simpler drawing than a lot of the other characters that I've drawn in the past, but anyway, with that being said, I was Joel Homie, your guys' host for today's video, and if you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it,